Good morning everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Kaelyn. I'm a master's student at the University of Oxford, and in the fall I'm supposed to be heading to Yale for my PhD, but things are a little uncertain at the moment because we are currently experiencing the effects of the spread of COVID-19. I am in the Bay Area in California, and they implemented the shelter-in-place policy, basically meaning that all unnecessary business is to shut down and people are meant to self-quarantine for 3 weeks. My grandfather had a stroke last week and is currently in the hospital, and my family is really struggling right now, and so I have decided to take up a riding job. If you guys don't know this, I used to ride horses professionally, and technically I still do. So I've decided to take a job riding for this foreseeable future in order to help my family with our expenses and help my grandmother. I live with my grandparents, and so I just want to help them as much as I can. I'm still currently in essay mode, but I need to do what I can to take care of my family as well. So I'm gonna go ride and work a half day today, then come back, work on my essay. So this week is gonna be a little hectic, but I kind of wanted to take you guys along with me so that I can catalog this, but also so you guys can kind of see what people are doing in order to take care of themselves and their families. And so I'm just gonna go in, I'm gonna ride. I don't really have to be around people when I ride, and then I'll just come straight home and eat from home. So that all being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get to the barn and go ride, and I will let you guys know what's going on in a little bit. Alright, so it's a bit later. I came home, took a shower, took a little nap, and then had a conversation with my grandmother about the current status of my grandpa. I talked to him on the phone for a little bit. He's getting better, his speech is getting slightly better, but it's gonna be a rough couple months. We basically have to figure out a way to get him full-time care, and that's really difficult because my grandmother, my sister, and myself basically work full-time. I don't know what we're going to do financially. Also, we live in a 3-story house here in the Bay Area, and we've lived here for quite some time now. I can't remember exactly for how long. I think almost 15 years is how long they've had the house. And I've been here for the last 5 years, obviously coming in and out for school. And we're just trying to figure out what we can do, how we can kind of rally the troops to help him. I think we're going to send him to a rehab facility for a little while to buy us some time. We need to rearrange some of the furniture. I have no clue what's going on with Oxford or my dissertation or Yale. I worked a full day today, and honestly it was really nice. It was a nice distraction being able to ride, and I miss it a lot, but I'm also really worried about my dissertation. I just don't know if I can handle having a nearly full-time job, my dissertation, studying for the LSAT, my business, YouTube, everything, and possibly competing. It's just a lot, guys. It's a lot on my plate at the moment, and I can't even imagine what my grandma's feeling and going through right now, and like, it's just a really hard time, and I hope you guys are okay. And I really appreciate all your guys' messages. It's just like a series of just absolute terrible events, one after the other. I'm just gonna slowly chip away at my to-do list. I'm gonna work on my essay today and pray for the best and figure out what we can do. So that's that's the best that we can do right now, guys. And if you're going through anything, please feel free to message me or to comment down below. I really appreciate all your guys' support on this channel and just of me, and I want to be there for you guys too. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep chipping away at my to-do list, try to find ways to be productive and make the most of it. I have my cup of tea in my Luke's mug, and I also picked up extra boba or extra tea from Boba Guys yesterday, so it's something to smile about. Just gotta find little moments of relief and happiness amid the absolute catastrophe that is life at the moment. Good morning, everyone. Today is now Wednesday. I ended up having a bit of a rough night last night. We were trying to discuss how we're going to take care of my grandfather and how we might need to move because he's going to need round-the-clock care, and given his likely mobility issues, we live in a 3-story house, so it might just not be safe for him to return to this particular space. So we're just trying to figure out what to do. And I'm just having a little bit of trouble like watching YouTube and like kind of getting into the normal groove of things because it just feels like a catastrophe. It's hard to kind of watch YouTube videos and enjoy people kind of making fun of the virus and having to be quarantined and being bored and whatnot. While I understand that's their reality and mine is very different, it's just I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to juggle everything. Everything that I thought was very certain about the future is no longer certain. And it's just a really rough time right now. I'm looking at the reality that I may have to have a full-time job as well as full-time school dissertation work. I still need to study for the LSAT. I also need to plan my move to Connecticut if that's still happening or when that's happening, and I need to figure out how I can help my grandmother with my grandfather. We need to figure out if we need to move. Like, there's just so many things that are just so uncertain, and I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm trying to just take it day by day. I need to write this essay, and honestly the stress of everything is just really making it difficult to write. And so I'm gonna go to work today. I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna nap, eat some food, and then I'm going to work on my essay. I need to get as much of it done as possible today. I know it's not due till Sunday. That's the current situation. I hope you guys are okay. I know I keep saying it in this video, but right now we are living in one of the most difficult times for humankind we have experienced in a long time. So I'm going to do my part. I'm going to try my best to contribute to the health of other people, to the health of my family, and we're just going to figure it out one step at a time, guys. So I got home a little while ago. I showered and took a little nap, and now I'm having some fried rice, and I brought myself some mango to snack on because I'm going to try to get as much of my essay done today as possible. I rode 5 horses today, and honestly it's really nice being able to go out, and although it's technically work, I find it really relaxing, and it's the one place where I don't think about school and I don't think about my current family situation and what's going to happen in the future and all of that. It's the one place where I can just focus on something else. So that's been really helpful, and I'm gonna go back tomorrow and ride 5, and I think I'm gonna email the department and try to perhaps get another extension on the paper. I'm having so much trouble writing, and like I don't like asking for extensions. I don't like asking for any help, but right now I just am really struggling with the work because my mind is just not with it. So I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm just trying to take it day by day and figure it out one step at a time. But I did talk to my grandpa earlier when I got home, and he definitely sounds a little better. His speech is getting better and his memory is definitely improved. So I am hopeful that he will get through the therapy he needs, and then hopefully he can come home. I don't know what home that will be, but we'll figure it out one day at a time, and we're just gonna ride this out together. That's what families do. We get through things as a team. So hope you guys are doing all right, and I'm just gonna keep working and seeing what I can do, seeing what I'm capable of. I just want this essay off my plate so that way I can focus on taking care of my family and myself. So that being said, I'm just gonna get to work. Good morning. So today is now Thursday, and I got up this morning and actually felt really motivated. So I ended up getting up, looking at some emails and preparing for the day. I filmed a little clip for that Oxford girl for Tilly so that she could use it on her YouTube channel or Instagram. And now I'm preparing for the day at work. I have a lot of things that I want to get accomplished today, and then I'm hoping I can get the day off tomorrow to work on my essay. After I filmed the final clip last night, I actually went back and wrote a couple more sentences. It's not a huge amount, but it is something. I just was feeling really frustrated with myself for not being able to write as much as I had wanted, but that's just sometimes how things work, and you just have to roll with the punches and you just have to figure out how you work best. And I'm trying to find ways to get this done on time. So I'm going to be heading into the barn in a little bit. I have 5 horses to ride, and then I'll be coming back, and then kind of the same routine as yesterday. I'll probably grab some food, shower, take a quick nap, and then continue my work. There's a lot of videos I want to film over the coming days about how I'm staying motivated while studying at home. And another thing I'm trying to do to stay positive is thinking about planning for the future about 6 months from now. I know that right now is a very uncertain time, and we don't really know when we are going to be able to get out of quarantine. I know that they said that the 7th was kind of the end date, but we'll see. Self-isolation may take longer. We just don't know right now. Things have been really challenging this week, but I'm trying to do my best to put on a strong face and keep going. So I hope you guys are doing all right, and if you guys need anything, if you guys just need somebody to chat with, please send me a message on Instagram or comment down below. I think I might do some Instagram lives. I know that you guys seem to enjoy that last time, so if that's something that you guys like watching, please leave a comment down below here and would happily do that. I don't quite know if I have a large enough audience on YouTube to do a live on YouTube, but if that's something you guys would enjoy also at a specific time, please leave those comments down below. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to work and try to make this a better day. Hello everyone, I am back from work. I rode 5 horses today, and came back and my grandma was actually heading over to the rehab facility where my grandfather was moved, so I went with her, so I got to see him for just a minute. He is slowly getting better. His mental capacities are definitely improving, and he recognized me, and it was sweet. He recognized me and he said, "You're very tall," which is true. And yeah, so it was just good to see him, and I could tell it definitely lifted my grandmother's spirits. So I am back home. I took a nap because my body is just physically exhausted, and that I haven't ridden for like 6 months consistently, and so my body's just trying to get used to me putting it through its paces. Also, I got an email from the graduate studies director for the history department, and we got yet another extension on the essay. Thank God, because as I said, over the last couple days I've just had a really hard time writing, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really motivated to get everything in order. I have the day off tomorrow, so I'm going to film a full day of work at home to share with you guys, and then also I want to get some videos together for Tilly at that Oxford girl. I know that a bunch of the study tubers from England are putting together the study tuber like collective or group, and so they're going to be putting out videos to encourage you guys, and so I wanted to do kind of the same on my channel. So if there's anything that you guys want to see, if it's study tips, working at home, how to revise your research project, how to honestly balance everything, and how to plan ahead when there's so much uncertainty, I'd be happy to make those videos. So please let me know what you guys would like to see down below. Now I'm going to take the rest of the day to work on my essay, get things organized. I just want to do a full clean of my room and get rid of a bunch of stuff. I am hoping, praying that I still get to move to New Haven in August, and so I'm going to kind of move forward with my life as though that is the course it's going to take, and that I'm going to be here until August, and that I'll be doing my Oxford degree from here. And I'll make a video about all the details of that if you guys have any specific questions on how I'm going to actually do that. I'm still figuring that out, but I would love to keep you guys up to date and kind of talk about how that's going to go, especially with my dissertation project, because a lot of the archives that I'm going to be using, unfortunately, are just going to have to be digital. As a historian, archives are our bread and butter. They are what we need in order to actually initiate a research project, and so I'm just gonna have to figure it out. But I don't know, I'm feeling a lot more hopeful today, and I've been really down the last couple days and have been having a really hard time, but today's the first day I kind of feel like there's a little glimmer of hope and that I can figure things out. It's just a really difficult time right now, but we're gonna get through it together, and I don't know, I think it's gonna be okay, and I hope that everybody is safe and healthy, and I'm gonna do everything I can to help support my family in this really difficult time, not only with the outbreak and the shelter-in-place policy, but with my grandfather being in a rehab facility and everybody else in my family being so far away. We're just gonna figure it out one step at a time, one day at a time, and I'm just gonna do my part as best I can. And I also want to use this time to be as productive as possible, so I would also like to really focus in on my YouTube channel and my consulting business. So I hope you guys enjoy my content, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video because I'm sure it's gotten quite long, and I want to be able to move on to making content for tomorrow. And yeah, so that all being said, I am feeling much better. I am hopeful that things will work out, even though people are being hit so hard. My family's being hit really hard, but we are very fortunate and we have each other, and that's all that matters. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you guys are not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.
He started with hello on a summer afternoon. I lost myself and everybody else when I found you.